Stop the recording. Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. I hope you are doing well, and it is time for a review of this new EP from still anonymous singer and songwriter Rumor, Drug Dealing is a Lost Art. One of the most anticipated releases of this week, really of the year. This thing comes from somebody who burst onto the scene earlier in 2020 with this wonderful country rap fusion, Rascal, which is essentially a flip of a Rascal Flatts song turned into a drug-dealing ballad. Now, it's one of my favorite songs of the year. The potential of an artist breaking through with a fusion of this kind of country and this kind of hip-hop music is very exciting to me. I've been waiting for an EP. I've been waiting for an album. I've been waiting for a something. We've had a drip of a few singles here and there, which in totality were mixed. Now they're on this EP. Now there are more tracks added to it. Now I'm hearing the entire thing, and I have to say, just right off the bat, to get straight to the point, I'm pretty disappointed in this thing. It is 8 tracks, 23 minutes, a bulk of the material here you should be familiar with if you've been keeping track of Rumor's work already. Dealer was a single, I'm Not Over You is a single, now we have the Dealer remix on here featuring Future and Lil Baby as well, and also to top things off at the very end, the song Rascal that put Rumor on the map. But to go through the track list and see how the entire thing runs all together, we have the song Welfare kicking the entire project off, which surprisingly has a feature from Westside Gunn, but it is a very tiny, very minuscule, short feature right at the start of the song that doesn't really impact the overall quality of the track all that much. Still, from there you do get high quality vocals, you do get shimmering pianos, it's pretty much straight trap balladry, but it's nowhere near as original or as interesting or as groundbreaking in tone or style as Rascal was. So, why are we hearing you essentially regress into a more generic song on the intro track to your new EP, where you really should be doing everything you can to define your sound and tell us what makes you different from everybody else who is competing in roughly the same lane? The production as well is just a little too clean, in my opinion. The pianos are shimmering so deeply that they distract from the vocals a little bit. Plus, this line about needing a bitch like Offset was a little confusing for me. Obviously, I think Rumor means Offset's significant other, Cardi B, but the way he phrases it, it sounds like he is wishing for someone who is like Offset. Moving on from there, we have the song Dealer, which topically goes into more of the drug dealing themes of Rascal. Again, I will say on this track, Rumor is totally killing it vocally. Just in terms of songwriting and vocal performance, this track is easily in the top 3 songs on the record. Sadly, it is from this point in the track list where things begin to go downhill. We have Nouveau Riche, which in my opinion sounds like, for whatever reason, a Don Toliver track, down to the instrumental, to the tone of Rumor's voice. It just sounds like something that would have been on his latest full-length record. Granted, Rumor's vocals do sound great here. It's not like Toliver outsings him to a great degree, but I'm just still surprised to be hearing tracks here that just sound so much like his contemporaries, and he's losing his originality, he's losing his flavor, he's lost what has drawn people to him in the first place. This may be out of fear of being seen as one-dimensional or as a gimmick or something, but I don't know, man. If the song is good, the song is good. Doesn't matter if it's a weird country hip-hop thing. If it's a catchy tune that people are drawn to, that's ultimately what matters. At least in my view, you're not really doing yourself any favors by dropping tracks that sound like watered-down versions of songs from other artists. Following this, we have I'm Not Over You that features, from what I understand, some production from Timbaland. Look, I'm not going to be nice about it, but the beat on this thing is trash. It is garbage. This is a garbage beat. The way the synth bass ties in with the plucky banjo passages, it does not sound good at all. Plus, on top of it, the vocal refrains of "oh, oh" are really corny and not all that flattering to Rumor's voice. And it's a freaking shame, because this is the only other track on the EP that has a very overt country rap fusion ballad quality to it, in much the same way that Rascal had. And I would love to hear more songs in that vein, sounding great, sounding catchy, sounding fantastic, and yet this is like the worst song on the record. Past that point, we have the song Silence, which is a very synthy and spacey, new age-ish ballad that has almost an 80s vibe to it. It is dreadfully boring. With the song Best Friend, Rumor essentially tells a tale of cocaine with a love interest, some added vibrato on the vocals. It sounds almost like he's doing his own version of like a Weeknd song, but it's not a particularly good version. Past that, we have the Dealer remix, which do with that what you will. If you loved the original Dealer and you want to hear Future and Lil Baby on it, go for it. And then Rascal, which is great. Made me fall in love with Rumor's voice and made me interested in Rumor to begin with, but it's the best song on the entire project by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 miles. So having said that, yeah, I'm a little disappointed in this EP. It could have been a lot better, and yet it is not. More than half the tracks are either just drab or not really all that listenable. I will wait and see if maybe an album down the road is a lot better, but this is not a great start. This is not a great start here. And that's really all I have to say. Those are my thoughts. Make sure to leave yours in the comments. Let me know what you thought of this EP. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Why? What do you think I should review next? And over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Anthony Fantano, Rumor, Drug Dealing is a Lost Art, forever.